Let's get started.
I have thought a lot in the last 24 hours.
Time to get your weekly sports fix.
By the skin of their teeth, they lost.
Then you can just ride it the whole thing.
With Sticks.
Let's get this out the way right now, dog.
Pleasantries.
How pissed off, how crazy has our text conversation been in the last, hour, 2 hours between you and I? We don't get mad at each other, homie. Why are we mad at each other right now?
Yeah, no, I don't even think that's it. I really don't. Hey, look, the doorstep that Seattle was about to step upon again for the second time. They've stepped upon this doorstep before with the Seahawks and then kicked the door down once.
Yep, they sure did.
But they stepped on the doorstep one time. And unfortunately, they just couldn't ring the doorbell. And I was right there with them, just like I was in '05, just like I was in, what was that, 2010? I was fucking with y'all.
Well, you're
And
loyal. You'd do that, though.
and because I live here. And
Yeah,
I
right.
was hoping that there would be some moves that would be made because again, why not have the city go crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And
And in your defense, homie, you were on board. You text me, you said, hey, this shit is gonna be for these kids right now watching this playoff run, ready to go. For us old guys, we fired up too, but can you remember these kids are gonna remember this for the rest of their life? And it all went down in shambles on one pitch to fucking George Springer of all of them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well, here's what it was. So there was an opportunity for the whole city to go nuts. Now, I'm going to talk about what I would love to talk about, which I know a lot of people might not want to talk about or are soft. But anyway, I would
Try
love to
me.
talk about the decision making that went on even before this, even before we got to a game 7, because I was telling you in the text chain before this even started, y'all manager fucked y'all way before this even started, before we even got to game 7. Game 7, yes, it was a game 7. Y'all was up, and I was fired the fuck up for the Mariners to win this shit, 2-1. And I go, oh shit! I'm walking around the house going, y'all about to see some shit y'all ain't never seen before.
Yeah. 3-1.
Until y'all didn't, because this motherfucking manager does the same shit every time. He has the bad luck of pulling a dude and then putting in another guy who immediately fucks the whole game up. He has the worst managerial luck I have ever seen
I
in
wish
my life.
I wish I could disagree with you right now, but I really can't. But then again, like I said, it's not about the decisions, it's about the execution of what happens after that. I mean, you could put anybody in there, and if they don't make the right pitch or the right play, then it's a different ball game. You know,
Fuck out of here. Hey, look,
hey, so
we've seen
you're
plenty
telling me
of
right now though,
people.
wait,
Go
look.
ahead.
Wait, you look right now. JP uh bunts over whoever he bunts over to second, third with one out, and you got Rivas up there swinging it nonsense. And then you got Robles up there who can't get the ball out of the infield anyways. And that was the right play. The bunt was the right play. That's a managerial decision. And then you get someone to come in there. You get Bizardo, who's been in there every game, like you said on the group text when you text me. Been in there every game. He's a savage, and he throws one fucking bad pitch, and it's out of here to frickin' George Springer of all people. We all know how we feel
Right.
about him. So I mean, I get
This
it.
fucking guy.
I
Yeah.
get and Corey Stadden and I had the same conversation the other night after Kirby got taken out, or I think it was Kirby. Someone got taken out of the starting pitching too, and then the same thing fucking happened when Spire came in. I don't know what game that was. Spire came in and gave up a fucking home run to the lefty, and I said the same thing. I didn't agree. I agreed with that decision, bringing Spire in versus lefty. However, if you got Woo tonight, what was it, 8-9-1 before the Springer home run, you had 8-9-1 and he took out Kirby. Kirby was on his way to lights out right there. Keep him in for three more batters. Probably would have got in there. Then you got Woo in there for the next one to face Vlad, which didn't hurt us at that point either way because he still faced Vlad in that inning. But I mean, geez, dude, I get what you're saying about the decisions,
There was
but
2 games lost. 2 games that I vividly remember being lost on, hey, let's go and yank this guy right now. Early. And then let's put in somebody else who immediately gave up the game
you ain't wrong.
winning shit.
You ain't wrong, and that's the shitty thing I have to agree with, but I don't agree with at the same time. I like I said, the Spire decision when they pulled him out and Barger, I
Fuck it.
believe it was,
Look,
hit the home
look,
run.
all of the see Dan Wilson, I would have thought that him and Edgar would have gotten together and be like, yeah, let's run these dudes out here. These dudes are young. They got arms, their tendons and shit still work. Run their ass out here
Mm,
because this is our shot.
yes.
They out
So
here.
you want to go
They're out
old
here dicking around like, let's play this. Oh, let's
analytics game,
run.
right?
Yeah, let's run. Who the fuck are they talking to? The people from fucking Nintendo and Super Mario? Nobody has time for this shit. If
Bro,
I don't give a fuck that
okay.
Super Mario, Wario, Luigi owns your team. I don't give two rat shits if Princess Peach is in the motherfucking luxury box. Okay. Nintendo needs to chill the fuck out. Now, I don't even know if any of this shit is applicable. But that's how comical this shit is.
Turn back the clock, homie. Turn back the clock.
What?
What happens in 10, 15, 20 years ago? Who's on the call right now? John Smoltz, right? Is on the call for FS1.
Yeah.
And how many clips did you see of starting pitchers going, I don't know, 7, 8, 9? Roy Halladay threw a fucking no-hitter in the playoffs. And you
Shout out
get,
to Doc motherfucking Holiday. Rest in peace.
yeah, see? And you have to go, and this is why I fucking hate analytics, and this is why I am not a fan of the fucking
No,
AUBS,
you have
automated ball strikes. I don't give a shit about that. But the
no.
point is,
Go ahead.
go with the fucking starting pitcher until he can't go anymore. He's your starting pitcher for a sec. This
Damn
day and
right.
age of the fucking 3 innings, and you know what? I ain't gonna lie. In the third inning, I was like, all right, let's bring in Castillo. Then I thought about it for a second. No, let's not do it. Let's just roll with him. And guess what happened? Kirby got on fire. He got into it. Every starting pitcher gets warmed up a little bit. We see it all the time. Why do you think there's a Yurfie in the fucking betting stages? Because starting pitchers they aren't fired up right away when they get into the game. It takes some time to get warmed up, right? Who knows what happened? We could play the what if game all fucking day long.
Man, hey, look, I don't believe that shit. Because first of all, when Milwaukee had the nerve to throw a pitcher out here to be named,
That's some bullshit.
who to probably not be named because I don't know his name. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
As and he didn't say it. They didn't say he was the starter. You know what they said he was? A opener.
Opener. Yeah.
And
That's
I
that
go,
fucking Tampa Bay Rays bullshit.
exactly. I go, oh, he's getting hammered and he's
Yep.
out of here. And that is
100%.
exactly what happened to this dude wearing goggles and Oakley's trying to pitch. I don't know his name, so I ain't even gonna shade him like that. But he got hammered and he know who he is. So this is
That's
what
my point,
happens.
homie. That's my
This is what
point,
happens.
100%. Go with your fucking starter. Let him go 7 innings because you know what's going to happen? You got to get into your bullpen who's been detrimented and used and tired. And I don't care who the fuck you think you are.
Cause
Yes, you want the ball.
nobody has a starter no more that is going to give them innings. Apparently, unless you're smart enough to be the Dodgers GM who has Blake Snell, you know what I'm saying, Yamamoto, and you know what I'm saying, some
Otani.
cats,
Yeah.
no time who will give your ass straight innings and then turn it over to the bullpen, old
The
school
actual
style,
bullpen. Yep.
old
And
school
look,
style.
and
In
you know
the
what?
seventh, in the
Look,
seventh.
look
You know
what
what I'm saying?
happened. Look what happened to Toronto too. They got to their bullpen. They pulled their starter after what? 4 innings, 5 innings,
Yeah,
and the Mariners got one run off him too. That's my point, and that's
all of
I
that shit
100%
stupid.
agree with you. 100% agree with you. Go with the starter. Let them get fired up. Because you know what? Those starters, like I said, and I wholeheartedly believe this, they start off a little slow. That's why they have the Yurfie. For those of you who don't know, yes, runs in the first inning. Um, but after that, they get dominant. You look at Bieber in game 3, I think it was. Bieber gave a home run to Julio in that game. Lights out the next 5 innings. And
Right.
then you go with Kirby tonight, a little off kilter, give up a run in the first to tie it up or whatever it was, or second or whatever. But then he was on point. He was still throwing 98. He was still throwing 99. He wasn't all over the place like most of those pitchers were. Like Woo got a little off kilter in his 2 innings. But man, dude, you have to trust those pitchers. Why do you put them in? Go back to the Braves. Like I said before, John Smoltz. We all grew up watching the Braves because, back in the day with us, it
Yeah.
was only black and white TV and they're the only
WGN.
ones on TV. You know what I'm saying?
WGN.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so the TNT was there
The
and that was
superstation.
TBS. Yeah. So the only team you could watch. And you got to see the Sid Dream. You got to see the Steve Avery and John Smoltz and Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux throw.
Mm.
Put your faith in these starting pitchers. You know what else is gonna make those decisions easier as a manager? Putting your faith in the pitcher. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like,
look. Hey, look. I'm trying to tell you, they don't have no faith in these damn pitchers because they know that all of these pitchers are shit. What they have is what they have. If you get what I'm saying, what they got is what they got.
but the
So
problem with
they
that
don't
is
have
fucking
no.
analytics, dog.
They don't have Oral Hershiser who you know what I'm saying who would throw them.
But nobody knows if they do or not because they don't let these
Hey,
motherfuckers throw, dog.
I don't give a fuck. They don't have a Jim Abbott with one fucking hand who would give them nine and shut it down. Okay? You
That's
sitting
the
up here making
no,
excuses
I
for
agree.
motherfuckers who got two
No,
hands,
I
who have two
agree.
hands. The homie Jim Abbott played for the motherfucking Angels, had one fucking hand, yo. Okay? And would go nine and shut shit down. You know that.
I
You
agree
know
100%.
history.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know
Is like
history.
they do not let
Why?
these
Okay,
pitchers
so tell
go.
me. So tell me why
Your
could
boys are the perfect example. How come how come the Dodgers evidently now they haven't had a starting pitcher all fucking year to go more than 5 innings. And then now all of a sudden they have Blake Snell and they have Glass now going and Yamamoto
no?
or
That's not the
whatever.
point. That's not the point, yo. They have the dudes who are willing to do it. How come Sid Fernandez can go eight back in the day, and this fucking young kid asshole with jewelry around his neck trying to throw 100 can't go four?
Oh, he can, but that's what I'm saying. The decisions that are made by
How come Kent to Colby, you know what I'm saying?
nobody knows who that
Can
is.
Yeah, you do. You had baseball cards, motherfucker. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. Play for the White Sox. Uh, how the fuck can Black Jack McDowell
Okay, yeah, we got him.
go complete all the time? And these
Because they didn't
fucking
have
young kids,
analytics back then, and they want to listen
what?
to these stupid fucking analytics, just like they
Yeah,
wanted this
yeah.
ABS strike zone,
No, no,
which is
no, no.
bullshit too. Nobody wants that either.
Statistics existed, except for stupid motherfuckers wasn't interpreting them wrong. Black Jack McDowell wasn't out here sitting up here going, "Yeah, I'm going." Burt Blyleven.
Blackjack McDowell gave up the double, by the way, didn't he, to Edgar?
Oh shit!
So maybe he shouldn't have been in there that long. But
No,
that was
but
an eighth or ninth inning, so we're good there. But I
no.
get your point, homie. I agree with you, dog. I agree with you. Kirby should be going 7 innings, and you give it up to your bullpen, and you're out from there.
What the fuck are they doing in spring training? Yo, what are they doing? So you all of this, you not exercising enough to where your arm can't go, you little bitch. No. Burt Blyleven smoked cigars and cigarettes in the motherfucking Twins and Angels locker room.
Bro,
I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shohei
Your
Ohtani is going
these
to
fucking
be
guys ain't
hitting the
Jesse
sake.
Orosco and motherfucking John Candelaria. They don't have the balls of John Candelaria and fucking Ron Darling.
You got okay, Ron Darling. I was just gonna say, you're referencing a bunch of relief pitchers right now, but however, you did throw in the Ron Darling. He is a starter, so yes, I agree, and that is my point, homie. I 100% agree with you. These fools in the playoffs. There's no opener. There's no bullshit. I'll guarantee you right now. the Dodgers are going to throw starters. If they throw one game where
Wait,
they have to go to the fucking bullpen and they have a quote unquote opener, they're giving up. There's no reason for them to go to the opener at this point because they have all their starters rested. I don't even know who your starters are, but
it don't even matter.
there's no reason why they should even go to a opener, and they better throw 6, 7 innings and then get to that bullpen that's rested.
There's no reason
Toronto
not
doesn't
to.
have
That
that,
is
dog. Toronto does not have that.
exactly. I seen Bassett out here throwing relief innings, who was a starter during the regular season. So
And
clearly, we know
Gossman.
what it is. He's about to get shelled.
Yep.
Gaussman is the only guy that they got.
Well, they got you Savage or whatever, but
Okay,
kid
he's gonna get
kid's
humbled.
thrown like five
He's gonna get
five
humbled.
games or whatever.
Look
Yep.
at what we did to the Mizorowski. He's gonna get humbled. Clearly, we know this. You have to think about this. It's reality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all of this, the Toronto, motherfucking Joe Carter is not walking through that motherfucking clubhouse.
There it
Okay, if you
is.
get what
I
I'm
love
saying,
it. There it is. The reference. That we go right there.
he's not. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not.
Roberto Alomar is not rolling through that motherfucking clubhouse. Motherfucking what's my man who played third base? Kelly shit. Fuck,
Kelly
what
Gruber.
Kelly Gruber is not fucking walking through this motherfucking clubhouse, guys. It's not
But
happening, yo.
I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what though. Those the Blue Jays can make contact. They can hit the ball. They do put up a fight. Uh
Unfortunately.
in all reality, I mean, shit. Vlad's hitting like 600, which is against the Mariners. So after their great, you know, season, the Mariners pitching staff, but in the playoffs they were not what they were. But Vlad and that little fucking Oompa Loompa Altuve looking motherfucker, Kirk, man, that guy
Mm.
can hit too. But I think
Well,
that
I think what's about to happen is it, there might be a serious like travel situation going on because you can't really go any further than
oh, is it that
Los Angeles
you've
to
been to Toronto, right, homie?
exactly. I'm trying to tell you, and that was from here.
What year was that when you went there? That had to have been fucking 10 years ago, dog.
Uh,
That was right
uh,
before
uh,
you got married, I think.
13 or 12, 13 or 12, something like that. And I'm trying to tell you, there is no further way that you can go than that. You have to stop somewhere and get, well, for regular commuters. For some reason, you have to stop in like Detroit or upstate New York and get on a propeller airplane to get to Toronto.
But what do you think
There
about what do you think about the we talk about travel. What do you think about the travel though, like or what do you think about the games? So the first two are in Toronto.
that's right. They got home field.
Oh, okay. That's fine though. Because you know
Hmm.
what? You get one in Toronto, then you come home for three.
It's 2-3-2.
It has to be 2-3-2, just like the championship series, right? So you get one. I like your odds getting one in Toronto because you'll get there early enough. You'll get the time difference down. You'll get one, but then you come home for three, bruh. Dodger Stadium for three. You ain't going back to Toronto, dog.
Well,
You ain't going back to Toronto.
I think it's an even situation because you know LA gets to the Dodgers get to roll out there early enough to acclimate.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Toronto doesn't have to leave, right? So
Yeah.
they don't have to physically go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They can go to Young Street and be on the strip and you know what I'm saying, and go to the spot where all the broads be and all of this. They can do all of that like they normally do the clubs and all of that after they won tonight because they just won the fucking pennant, right? So they can get their pennant shit because Toronto goes absolutely nuts. Okay, I just want you to realize. Do you remember when the Raptors were on a run with fucking Kawhi Leonard? And there was that fucking what they called the I can't remember what they called it, but it was like, oh, Jurassic Park. And that was outside of the basketball
Oh,
arena,
yeah, did that shit. Yeah.
and it was just people out there, and there's a center, and I've seen it, and there's a big open area with screens up, and they was yelling, wilding, doing the most, and it's Jurassic Park. Okay, so that was for that, and they won. So Toronto was nuts. You can't tell them shit. Okay, so shortly after that, they got a motherfucking hockey team who they wish would win is a perpetual loser. That's one thing. And now this. Are you fucking kidding me? In the Sky Dome, which was I
The
don't know what the fuck
Rogers, what is it, Rogers
Rogers
Center
that they
now?
call it
Yeah.
now. The
Yeah.
fucking Sky Dome. I fucking took the
They
tour.
ain't ready, dog.
I
They ain't
took the
ready.
motherfucking tour of the Sky Dome, and this fucking place is a monstrosity.
Hey, you know what? I'm rooting for your Dodgers, but can your fucking manager shut his fucking mouth? He's a fucking
No.
douchebag. He doesn't
What do you
have
mean?
fucking anything to.
Everybody hates him. Of course.
Well,
He's
of
an
course,
old
because
Red
he's an
Sox.
idiot. He has
He's an
no
old Red
idea what the
Sox
fuck
guy.
he's talking about,
Of
dog.
course.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker says, "Oh, let's ruin baseball." This motherfucker's an idiot, dude.
He's an
And
old Red Sox guy. Of course we're supposed to hate him.
but he's an idiot because he doesn't know how to open his mouth. Talk about managing. That motherfucker doesn't have to manage shit, dog. Doesn't have to manage shit. He has fucking Shohei. He has Freddie. He has Will. He has Max. I mean, that motherfucker doesn't have to manage shit, dude. Those are the players who
So you
play.
trying to tell me he don't have to tell the center fielder to scoot over uh 10 feet, you know what I'm saying, because of
No,
we got a
that
batter on
motherfucker
him.
is a walking what do you call it? Micromanager who
Cause
listens.
he's Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Well,
Cause he's Mike Tomlin.
they just went, but at least
Except for he wins though.
he wins. Yeah.
He has players that will win, but that doesn't have anything to do with him because the Magic, I'm telling you, Magic and all of those fucking guys who influence all of these players to come is the reason. After the McCourts sold the motherfucking Dodgers, that was like, and Magic jumped in with these fucking guys and was like, "Oh yeah, we about to win." Magic
Mm-hmm.
is trying to do the same shit with the motherfucking with the damn Redskins.
Oh, he's owner in that too. Oh
Magic is
yeah, he is.
everywhere.
That's right. That's right. He
Magic is
is.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for his boy just got hurt, but you know what I'm saying. So they're fucked up. But anyway, but the Dodgers is making him look really good because that was the first thing that he jumped in and said, "Hey, I can bring championship Los Angeles mystique. Let me jump in here and show." So when the McCourt sold, he was first one in with the new group who was like, "Hey, let's do this." And Magic was like, "We need to build what we had, right?" And then we lost it first, and I
That
felt
still
like
doesn't make
Magic.
any excuses for your fucking stupid ass manager who fucking runs his mouth and
Well,
says,
I'm just saying,
"Hey,
but
you know what?
we
Let's
hired the
ruin
guy.
baseball."
We
That
hired the
motherfucker's an
guy, and
idiot.
thus we've won two championships with him. So you can't say shit.
Wasn't that
He
motherfucker about ready to get fired halfway through the year too? They were
it
like,
don't
"Oh,
fucking it don't fucking matter if the dude has won two championships thus far, and uh, what other play? Look, he's sitting up here talking mad shit to A Rod and Jeter,
he's talking
Big
shit
Pop.
because his ass can't back it up because he just knows he doesn't have nothing to do with anything." He literally is
It don't matter.
as
Who the
the
fuck
easiest job in
you
the
trying to tell
fucking
me?
world. That's
You
why
trying to
these
tell me
motherfuckers
Bud
shouldn't
fucking
be
Black?
paid in
You
whatever
trying to
they're
tell me
paid.
Bud fucking Black had something to do with the fucking with any team that he played on, winning shit? Never won shit, but he won multiple championships with the motherfucking San Francisco Giants every other year with Buster Posey and all of those fucking guys. I can't stand that
That's
fucking
when
guy.
you
Matter of fact,
manage games. Yes, with that guy. Yes, you manage
Bud Black
games.
is a fucking asshole. Fuck him.
You manage games with the players you have.
That's what he's doing.
Dave Roberts
He's
isn't
better than
managing
Bud Black.
shit, dog.
He's better than Bud Black. I'm trying to tell you, this fucking guy is not Tommy Lasorda, yo.
True. There ain't
He's
no
not
Tommy
fucking.
Lasorda.
This dude is not fucking Mike Sosha on my mom's. He's not. He's not Mike Sosha.
That's my
Why?
point. He's
Because
not
Mike
fucking doing
Sosha won a
shit.
championship with the motherfucking Angels and didn't have shit but motherfucking Tim Salmon and
Hey,
what was the other guy's name was? I can't even remember. He didn't even have Albert Pujols yet. You know what I'm
in
saying? But he was a motherfucking manager who taught them how to play a small ball and you bat people over and do the whole shit, right?
mm-hmm.
Dave Roberts ain't teaching nobody to do shit with a
Okay, I'm
scheme.
glad we agree on that at least.
No, fuck no. He's like, hey, Mookie, go do this. Freddie, I know you're dope. Hey, go do that. Shohei, I ain't telling you shit because I can't even understand what the fuck you're saying.
Ain't that the truth? This motherfucker. Hey, well, you know what? I am not mad at your Dodgers for getting there. I was really hoping it was gonna be a West Coast, East Coast, or Western Washington, Eastern Washington World Series that we could discuss and kick it, and I get your ass over here next week for the playoffs or for the World Series. But you know what? It just ain't happening.
It's always East Coast, West Coast. It's always. That's just what the world wants. I don't know if it's from umpires and if you think about it, individual leagues, it's always there's never a two West Coast teams, two East Coast teams.
Nah.
They don't want that shit. They don't want a Midwest team versus you know what I'm saying, another East Coast team. They don't want that. I'm trying to tell you. So this is the best thing, even though New York, Boston, all of that, they hate Toronto. They don't want to see this shit. They don't give a fuck. All they want to do is root against the Dodgers, which is perfect for them. You see what I'm saying? If it was
Hmm.
Seattle, everybody would be like, everybody from that side of the world in the United States would be checked out from a
Yeah,
sports
they would.
perspective.
100% they would, for
They would
sure.
be checked
You
out
ain't
from a
wrong.
sports perspective.
You ain't wrong. All right, homie. Well, I think you know what? We got a little good seg here. Gonna have to send this off.
So who?
You know. Got to send it to the producer to do his thing, send it
My guy.
out, and make sure. Hopefully, it doesn't take me fucking an hour and a half to figure out how to get this sent, but we'll see. Hopefully, it's in the last episode. But you know what? Hey, I appreciate you, homie. Let me get out my frustration out because you know what? I got to go to work tomorrow. I show up, I show out every day, no
All right.
matter
Well,
what.
look, fuck
So,
all of that.
what do you got for the
Do
people,
do
homie?
you no? Do you
Oh,
have one more last minute Mariners moment before the season's over? This is on you. Go ahead,
the
dog.
Mariners moment. Man, I I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed in the season. Great season. However, there are a few things that you could have done better in the playoffs because that wasn't the team that usually showed up in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Because there was bad base running, there was bad pitching, there was bad hitting, and some guys, just uh didn't provide the right they didn't provide at the right time. So hey, you know what? It's a lesson learned. So in all, I am mad at them. I'm very disappointed, but of course that's how fans are. But in all end, you know what? You live and you learn, and it could be a stepping stone to the next, 3, 4 years. You never know. Um, so hey, it happens. There's trials and tribulations throughout the year, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. You get the right pitch, you make the right play, you get the extra base, you come through in the clutch on a after someone bunts you over and then you get that fly ball, it could turn things around. So it's just lessons learned, man. After I had time to think about it a little bit, uh there's, there's different circumstances and it's just a learning curve. Haven't been there ever, still not there. On to the next.
You sound pissed. You sound like you were
I was trying to
dancing
be
around the topic.
I did.
Look, look, man, that
I'm
would
a
have been.
Mr. Positivity, man. That's slim, that sticks. Turning a new leaf in life, homie. You gotta be positive in life, bro. You gotta be positive in
The
life.
season is over though. It's time to start pointing fingers.
Not yet. Not right now.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not right now. I can't get that
Oh,
angry no more, dog. I'm too old. I can't get that angry.
man, look, hey, Polanco. Shout out to motherfucking Jorge Polanco,
You got 1 minute, homie.
who 3 years ago was on my fantasy team, and I dropped his ass because he played for the Minnesota Twins and was a shit ass player. Uh, Shout out to him. Okay. Shout out to Julio Rodriguez, who you've been talking that shit about from the jump, and nobody knew who the fuck this kid was. He's somebody. Shout out to bumfucking Cal Raleigh. Nobody definitely know who the fuck he was.
They know now.
He's a motherfucking catcher. And then blew the fucking world away. 60 and 60 on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Pitcher, catcher, hitter, switch hitter. Um, I wish he would have turned around and been hitting from the
Records, homie.
sides.
Records.
But hey, look, they did big shit. It's almost like 116.
That was Sports Fix with Sticks. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. If you want to join the show, use the hashtag Sticks and Sports.
Winners don't make excuses.